Hey guys, Andrew here. I wanted to do something a little different for this sensor to screen walkthrough. Rather than narrate the entire thing and sort of spell out everything I'm doing, I'm just going to let it play and let you take a look at it. But I wanted to give you some background to know what my intent was. We did this shoot with the Taylor Animal Shelter, City of Taylor, Texas Animal Shelter. Basically with their adoptable pets. These are not professional dog models. And Eryn from the San Antonio Ballet teaches ballet, professional ballet dancer. And if you never work with pets, especially untrained pets, it can be challenging. They definitely have their own personality and they move around a lot. And I took quite a few photos as a way to try to capture something for every dog, good expression on everybody. But sometimes I had a photo like this where her hand is touching the top edge of the frame, the dog is against the left edge of the frame. And it was just a matter where my focus point was, action was happening quick, I took the photo. I took a lot of photos though, so I have lots of different versions of this photo with the dog looking slightly different way. My framing changed because I was moving my focus point down so I could shift the frame up and not have so much negative space at the bottom, just reacting to how things were going. So one of the things that happened was this happened to be the best expression of the dog and Eryn, or the one we liked the best. So I wanted to go ahead and expand the frame and bring in the elements that I cropped off. Because I shot a lot of frames and because as a professional ballet dancer, Eryn is able to hold a position, I have a lot of frames where I'm in a relatively similar place. So I've got similar lighting, similar angle to the floor and the wall. Her hand is in a similar position. I didn't actually show myself copying her hand from a different photo, but there's a photo where I'd panned up a little bit. So I was able to bring her hand back in. So the gist of this edit is I expand the canvas in two directions. First I went up and then I go to the left. And then I find photos where her hand was there in the same position. I was able to basically graph that on. I found another photo where the dog's tutu is completely there, not cut off at all. And I bring that in. The basic process of editing this is simply to try to match everything so the colors look the same, the brightnesses look the same. The brick is a little tricky in the background because it's lines, so I have to rotate it but not rotate her hand. So you'll see me fiddle with that process. And even when I finished this video, I went back and spent another 10 or 15 minutes just fiddling with curves and white balance and HSL to try to get all the brick to look the same. And it's exacerbated by the fact that it's an old building. And so there's a lot of variation in the brick in the background. Naturally, that should be there. So I had to be careful not to try to fix everything because some of it is just honestly there. I'm going to let the video play now. If you have specific questions, go ahead and post a comment. If you include the rough time in the video, it'll help me know what you're talking about specifically. And I'll make sure and answer those. And if it's a question about an overall technique, maybe I'll do a video in the future that addresses that one specific technique or step that I took. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you again at the end of the video. So there it is. As I said, I went back and tweaked a little bit more, so the final version is not quite what you saw at the end of the video, just sort of trying to get those edges a little more refined, get the bricks to line up and match. Just want to give a big thanks to Eryn, San Antonio Ballet, for coming out and helping, and point out that all the pets you see here are adoptable at the Taylor Animal Shelter. Their number and Facebook page will be on the screen right now, and also in the description. So if you're looking for a pet, one of these pets strikes you, give them a call, come out, adopt a dog. Claire is the name of the dog in this photo, but there are other photos that I'm going to pop up here in a second. And if you want to see all the photos, check out the link on the screen now. I almost forgot, I want to give a special thanks to Adrian Hernandez of Riverly Beauty for doing Eryn's makeup. Stacy Wells, who's part of Team Blue, my wife Adrian for coming out and helping, as well as Carrie and a number of other people behind the scenes who helped make this possible. And especially the McCrory Tenorman building, which is where this was shot. They were gracious enough to loan us their space. Have a good one, guys.